Jesus, man, that had to be probably the most stressful game I've watched in a fair few bit with Liverpool recently. Jeez, like I know we had some bad results and bad performances this year, but after that first 15 minutes, I honestly thought we were going to win 5 or 6-0 today. And then obviously, like, you know, Spurs like turned it back around and put a bit more effort in and got it together. But it just seemed like we proper took our pedal off the gas then. Our foot off the pedal, should I say, sorry. Just proper can't get my head around it. You think all different colours and that, like stuff. I've still got it on TV up there, but I've just got it on mute. But, like, yeah, like I say, this performance I think showed how much this new formation is good going forward, but then how we can be exposed so quickly as well at the back without the right people in the right places. Like, I'm just looking at the stats now. We had 68% possession. Tottenham had 32. We only had 4 shots on target, whereas they had 7. It says it all there, doesn't it? Really. Just to go down into probably like man of the match, I'd probably say for me, in all seriousness, Curtis Jones, man, like, I've got to give it to him, you know. I know I call him out a fair few times for a bit of stick and stuff like that, but today I thought he was really good, and this new formation, he's found himself, I think, recently. I really do. I think he's found himself. Got Trent and Jota speaking now. I'm not really going to listen to that. I'll probably prefer it when Klopp speaks, but yeah, Jones played really, really well today. His pressing in that new position is just really, really good. When Salah took that penalty, I was a little bit nervy. We know he's obviously missed a fair few, but he put it away, and you could see the relief in his face as well. Obviously, when he scored, we had the plane that flew over. Now, I didn't see it shown on TV. I'm not sure if anybody else saw it, you know, on their feeds or anything like that. It wasn't even mentioned, I don't think, but I could definitely hear it. I did notice that when the players came out for kickoff, that Salah looked up and saw it. Now, to me, it looked like he was trying to hide a smile, but, you know, everyone can interpret things very differently. On the message that the flag put out there, I think it's a little bit too much. Like, I think it should just probably say something like FSG out or something, you know, I don't know. I have seen on Twitter that the Penguins were obviously included in it, and some of their fans are not happy with that because they're basically saying that FSG are not the problem with the Penguins, have not been there long enough for them to be the problem. So I'm not 100% certain on where I stand with that right now. Obviously, everyone's right to have a protest and stuff like that, and I am not saying that I want FSG to stay at all whatsoever, but I just feel like the message is becoming very convoluted. It should just be simple as in FSG out, do you know? It's becoming a bit messy now, and including a bit too many other people, and then if them teams are not like happy with it, then it kind of works against us, doesn't it? So I never saw John Henry shown at the game. You know, they showed him midweek, didn't they? So does that mean he wasn't there? Now that's very funny, isn't it, considering he was at the away game but then didn't show his face at the home game a few days later. But yeah, a little bit of a mishmash this game. Jekyll and Hyde, shall we say. You know, obviously Jota got the goal. I'm a little bit perplexed with Núñez, by the way, still needing someone to translate to him, and I saw someone tweeted out, if Núñez can't be asked learning English and like knuckling down and learning it, then get rid. I'm not there yet, but he has been here nearly a year, in a couple of months, and if he's still like not learning it, then I wouldn't say get rid, but you need to do something about that, don't you, really? I guess it's just one of them things right now where he'll hopefully pick up on it a little bit more in pre-season. You know, we've heard that Diaz knuckled down during his time off when he was injured to learn a bit more English, so all being well, Núñez can do the same when the season's over. One more thing, I have put another video out today called Paper Talk, LFC Paper Talk, and it's going to be like a weekly thing on a Sunday where I go through the Sunday papers and talk about anything that's involving us. Give it a look, see what you think about it. There were some players mentioning it today that I think you might want to put your opinion out there on. And that's it, guys, really. Let me know your man of the match today. What are your thoughts on the game? We do have Fulham coming up. Top 4. It's not looking good, guys, you know, with the other results not working in our favour. Before I go, let's just go through these fixtures, shall we? See what I've got left. So, let's have a look here. So, Newcastle's next game is Arsenal. Then they've got Leeds, so I think they could potentially lose against Arsenal. Then they've got Leeds, they'll win that. Then they've got Brighton, Leicester, Chelsea. Oh, you know what I mean? You know, actually, depending how Newcastle do against Arsenal, and then they've got Brighton who are doing really well, they could be the 2 games that we need them to drop. But I think we're 7 points behind, aren't we? So even then, that's not going to be enough. Let's have a look at United's games. So they've got Brighton on Thursday next week. Then West Ham, Wolves, Bournemouth, Chelsea, Fulham. So they've got a little bit more of an easier running, haven't they, compared to Newcastle. Which seems a little bit harsh, to be fair, because I feel like Newcastle deserves to be in top 4. So if we're going to take any position, it looks like we're going to take Newcastle's position, doesn't it, guys? Anyway, we've got Fulham midweek. Let's keep this run going. Let me know your comments down below, guys, and I will catch you in the next one.